A parallel life is a life left unlived in your current state of consciousness. However, it does not necessarily mean a life left unlived in the wholeness of you. Have you ever wondered about the paths of your life left untaken? Many people right now are finding roads not taken coming back to remind them of missed opportunities or paths that could have been. But what we want to remind you of is that in the wholeness of you, you have also asked for individualized experiences. And in the wholeness of you, it is experiencing all of you. You may remember Choose Your Own Adventure books. And these books offer you a different outcome to the different paths that you choose along the way. But most everyone, I know I did, who read those books would go backwards and choose a different path and find out what the outcome would be if they chose different paths. This is sort of the same type of energy occurring in our reality as different timelines continue to merge together. Different timelines are merging together to funnel us more into the now moment. Many of us have already been funneled into the now moment, but it's occurring in waves for the greater collective experience. So this funneling into the now moment, collapsing many different timelines, can cause a lot of confusion in many areas for people. But this is also a time for instilling immense clarity, because as these different timelines start to collapse, it starts to clarify things, it starts to streamline things, it starts to build strength in certain areas of focus. And this is because when we have a lot of different timelines going on, including parallel lives specifically create split energy in this current field of consciousness. How I witness parallel lives is it feels like an offshoot of energy. So it takes energy away from the present moment and shoots it into a different direction. And this creates a lot of split aspects within your energetic field. So again, parallel lives include split energy. But once all of that split energy merges back with your now moment, just imagine the impact that all that added energy or more focused energy can bring with it. This is also why emotions are pouring forth more strongly as well. Emotions are expressions of energy. The energy of parallel lives coming together in the now is to help you understand that this is also the moment of possibility. All things are possible if you can perceive it. The idea of choosing one thing over another is what splits energy into parallel realms, especially if your energy is split between the two. So, for example, if you have to make a decision, but you can't really make a decision, and you feel like you could do both decisions, and you're very torn between the two. If both decisions take a strong energetic pull or pulse from you, it will split. Your energy will split in that moment between the two. However, if there's a decision to make between two things, and you know for certain that you want to make this decision and the other decision you're not going to make, then that does not split your energy because you're certain, you're focused, you're directing the energy into one direction. It's only when you are split, then your energy also splits. But also what I'm receiving right now is, regardless, there will be a split of energy if there are two paths to be made, but it all depends upon how much energetic momentum you add to the path. So again, if you are split between the two paths, then the energetic momentum of your split energy will probably go further or farther out than if you weren't so split and you were more certain on one of the paths. Then the energetic split to the other path may still go out a little bit, but not as far. In your individualized experience, you choose a conscious path while the other becomes unconscious. The energy is now split in between conscious and unconscious. And in this split, you are often influenced by the choices you did not take as much as you are influenced by the choices that you did take. In the perception of now, you recall all of your split energy. This cultivates an energetic wholeness within an individualized experience. And in this shift, you become more than you ever were. You are no longer looking back at paths left untaken because you already know the outcome for every path. Every path is different and your choices still influence, but you become more grounded in your experience, knowing that every choice, every decision, and every path is being prepared in the reflection of your greatest possibility. What does this mean? Your now moment is a point of reflection, just like every moment is, even in a linear timeline. You are a point of reflection, but the difference is that in the now moment, your point of reflection does not come from a split energetic version of you. In your now moment, your point of reflection comes from the whole version of you. And in this wholeness is a perfection and a beauty that you've never known before when you were in a split energetic version of yourself or holding that split energy. And in this wholeness, that perfection, that beauty that you've never known before, it reveals all of your truest and greatest potential of that inner consciousness realm, that now moment, that wholeness in the now moment, so that the inner consciousness realm of wholeness can be created externally as an individualized experience.